Hey guys, OGP here. Going to go through the new Hangar UI and Workshop 2.0. So first, looking at the Hangar, I'm going to select a weapon. As you can see, a lot of new stuff here, and you have some options to select and see the type of weapon it is, what range it has, just the information about the weapon with some little scroll bars. It's kind of cool. So when we go back into the Hangar, and I'm just going to select another weapon. Same thing. You can look at your inventory, see what's in your inventory. You have all of that information on the other weapons that are there. My concern is what's going to happen when you have 100 weapons in there. So we're going to have to see how that's going to work out in the future. I'm just going to show another bot here. So I'm going to select a weapon that I don't have, and you can see I have to buy it there using components. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. I can choose to produce them or just buy it for the gold, which is what we did. And you can see it fills it up with the components. I'm going to say go ahead and buy it, and now I have it to configure on my bot. So it's kind of neat. When it comes to Workshop 2.0, we're going to go ahead and select the Workshop 2.0 button. We come in and we can see that I've got the latest order of an Avenger for 100 components. Hit it again. I can buy it. Now I did go in and select 200. You didn't see that. It wasn't captured on the video, but I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. And here I can hit that speed up button, speed it up instantly for 60 gold, and now I have it and move up a workshop level, so I can continue to add components as I'm going up into a workshop level. I don't know where that ends yet. I think it's 300 or 400 on this particular build in the test server, but I don't know what that's going to be on the live server. So there I select my little hamburger icon. I can choose the 400 components, and now when I go back up, you can see I only see 1 and 2 there. I really have to make sure that I say produce that 400 for the amount of silver that I've selected right here, which is 120k. And then there you can see it fills in my workshop production slot. So now I can continue to add more of those until I fill up my production slots for the workshop points, making these components. And I can speed those up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just so we can see. And as you can see, we're increasing in our workshops, and our workshop level 4. I'm going to see what that's going to do for me down here when I choose my little hamburger icon to see what we've got there. So let's do that. And it looks like it's still maxed out at 4. Don't know if that's going to change or not. But just to show you how this is going to work again, we're going to go ahead and say repeat buying those 400 or creating those 400. I'm going to max out my workshop, buy everything instantly, or do the instant create on it, and level up my workshop again. So it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory here. The only thing is what's going to be the max of the number of components that you can produce, which I think Pix has already stated. And the other will be, what does the increase in the workshop level do for you? I'm not 100% clear on that. I don't know if Pix has stated what that is going to be or not. But again, you can just keep filling those things in there, buying with your silver. If you want to speed it up, you can speed it up with gold. And you can see right here, your progress bar on where you are with your components for each stage is increasing, and you can see the blue bar is what you have, the green bar is what you'll have when you finish adding these. So it'll be pretty easy to tell how many you need to finish off that bot without wasting silver. Still we're at level 7, I think, for the workshop. I'm sorry, level 6, heading to level 7, and I can't add any more than 400 components, or I should say create more than 400 components at a time. Okay, your standard things, the information about it, as you just saw there, I clicked on that quick, and I'm just going to continue to speed my upgrades and get to workshop level 7 and see if that's going to be able to do anything else for me in terms of, again, adding components past 400. So let's scroll down and see what that looks like. One thing, I do wish that you'd be able to change your component piece above versus having to come down here and do it. So like, right up there, it'd be nice to be able to select, change and move from there, so I don't have to scroll through the workshop to find the weapon that I'm working on currently. So then there you see I ran out of silver, so I bought some missing silver to finish off that piece of the workshop. I'm now at level 8 inside of my workshop, and I can continue on my merry way buying this stuff until my heart's content and I run out of gold. So if you really want to speed create weapons or bots, this is the way to do it. Just got to workshop level 9, and I don't think it's going to do anything else for me here, so that's it. Let's get out of the workshop here and go into the hangar. And here we are in the hangar. I'm going to select my pursuer, go in, and we'll put, let's see what weapon we want to put on there. Do we want to put on the Gust? Sure, we'll put the Gust on there. And I'm going to unlock a new slot to show you what it looks like when you're selecting a bot. So here we're going to look at the bots that I've got already in my hangar. You can see not much has really changed here on the Hangar UI. But let me select my Mercury and put some new weapons on this while we're here. So, again, here's the weapons that I have in my inventory. I'm going to go to store. I'm going to buy this Halo. It's going to say I don't have it. Do I want to produce it or buy it with gold? So I'm going to buy it with gold here in the test server. I don't know if this is going to be the same way once we get into the live server, but I'm going to go ahead and continue to configure my Mercury here. And now let me put a weapon on that I have in my inventory. So let's go find that Exodus. This looks like it's going to be easy to navigate with a few weapons, but when you've got 50 or 60 weapons in your hangar, this might take a long time, especially because that green scroll bar at the top didn't work. But again, so I'm selecting my Exodus. I could read things about my Exodus. Now it's on my Merc, and that's it. I've got my full hangar with the weapons I want configured, and it's time to go into battle. That's it. See y'all later.